So I'm sitting in here pulling clips, and I've come to this realization with Ace Firearms, with the Militia Arms Customs line. I like those Glock 19 size pistols, except I always train better with a full-size pistol. And so I'd asked Roger Ward to make me one. So here it is. This is the FP9, which you can see some of the details. This lighting is not the best, I know, but maybe right there. Very well done slide and everything else. We'll talk about the details to it here in just a little bit, but this feels like a very, very nice gun. Trigger reset is very good. I'm intrigued. Hey YouTube, lock and load ninjas, interwebs. Getting ready to go to Ace Firearms. One of the good things about working with Roger Ward as he's developing these guns, the MACs, is that as he helps them evolve to whatever, he's working on that final step. The trip is the fun part. So these two CP9s are going back today. These are pretty much a standard sort of Glock 19 profile. I don't know what he's going to do to them. But these two are going back today, and we're about to go take that out there. And I'm going to be picking up the first full size, which I believe this, I don't know what the designation of this one is going to be, but the first full size of the MACs, clones, if you will. Also, I've talked a lot about trying to create space if you're in a self-defense situation, you're trying to go to guns. How are you going to do that? And it was pointed out to me, you can use a knife to try to create space. So very shortly, we're going to learn how to use knives, and we're going to use this kind of knife. And that's all I'm going to show you. So let's go to Ace Firearms.
So the first full-sized MAC comes off of the presses.
Yes, full-size FP9.
The FP9.
Yes.
FP standing for full-sized.
Full-size pistol, 9mm.
Gotcha.
Yes. Simple terminology.
There you go. It's so simple I couldn't remember it because when I was shooting earlier, I was like, "We're going to go pick up well, it's going to be a full-size gun of some sort."
Yeah, there you go.
So, anything different about this besides the slide? Now the slide is something, let me zoom in on that one. Let's see if I can get in up on that. Yeah. Now the slide, you did all of that yourself?
Actually, we purchased the slide. Obviously, we purchased the frame on it, but we customized it ourselves. So it is modified and customized just for you.
That's the first one.
Yes.
Now show me this customer's gun, because the whole purpose of this was to start selling guns to other people, and so let's look at this customer's gun just to show what kind of stuff you can do with this.
Well, the purpose of the customization, this one has topographical patterns laser engraved on top of it. That took us a grand total of 30 minutes from start to finish to do. We're also, as far as the sliding of the slides, this one was actually customized before we received it, but we can go in and create the exact same patterns. It's very easy to do. The Cerakoting, this one is Cerakoted, this one is KG gun coat, so they're different coatings. We have the capability to do all of the above coatings in addition to the laser engraving. This one was a custom pattern off of a vinyl printer that we have, or vinyl cutter that we have. We have actually 3 vinyl cutters as well. So we have 5 lasers, 3 vinyl cutters, as well as the CNC machinery to do custom patterns.
And it's white.
Well, yeah.
The white gun.
You have to have clean hands to shoot that one.
That's right.
Yes. And so no fingerprints, they'll be able to see those.
Understood.
On the gray one, that's for people who are going to get a little dirtier, such as yourself. So.
Yes. Outstanding. So is that the first one you've sold, or is that the...
No, we're selling them usually. We're selling them constantly. We have people coming in asking for ported slides, for customized slides, for Cerakoted slides. It's a daily event.
Outstanding. Thank you, sir. We will take this. This gun is going to be going out into the wild and run through it. And this is going to be going to the esteemed Mr. Yeager's class. And we're going to, prior to that, we'll be it will have made a fair accounting of itself.
Good deal. That's what we like to hear.
There you go. Thank you, sir. So here we have my original Militia Arms Custom CP9. And let's clarify what we have here. This is a slide that they bought, that Ace Firearms bought. Now in the case of this one already came pre-cut. Everything you see about it was pre-cut. This is a Polymer 80 frame. And what they do is they're making these two components mesh and work, where when everything works the way it's supposed to. So that's the benefit of having a bunch of CNC machines in there. Now when he is talking about he bought the slide and he set this one up for me, this one has actually got some stuff on it I think that they did themselves in-house, because they do have all the CNC machines. Once again, it's a Polymer 80 frame. It's a slide they bought. Now, having said that, they've been spending a lot of time going to get certified in a bunch of different ways, to where very shortly they'll be able to order a mold for their own frame, and they'll be cutting their own slide block, and then they'll be customizing their own slide. And this part of the project up to this point, I believe, I don't have Roger here to ask, this is just to see if anybody was interested in this kind of a gun, which the interest is building. So, and the entry price point for this kind of a gun, which is, this is a custom gun in every sense of the word, is very attractive. So we'll continue to see what we get out of this. This has got to go to the range. I'm sure JT and I will tear it apart. Or something. Also, both of these guns are going with me to James Yeager's fighting pistol class. So, we'll see how well they hold up there as well. That's 1,000 rounds. And you better not have, well, it wouldn't look good for me to have any malfunctions now, would it? So that's coming up in June. But we'll be taking these to the range very shortly. For more information on this, go to acefirearms.com. Right there it is over my head. Ask about the Militia Arms Custom, the MAC, the CP9, and the FP9. Out of here.